Hello, I'm Mike Gallagher, County Manager of Lee County, and today I would like to discuss with you the county's activities and projects for this week and talk about the County Commission meeting that was held on September the 21st. We started the week off with a Lee County Planning and Zoning Board meeting on Monday the 18th. At that Planning and Zoning Board meeting, a public hearing was held to take action on a proposed subdivision known as the Leba Land subdivision. The Planning and Zoning Board took action and sent that subdivision to the County Commission to consider at the September 21st board meeting. On Tuesday the 19th, the Lee County Memorial Committee held their meeting. At that meeting, the committee members talked about proposed layouts and amenities of a future proposed Veterans Memorial for Lee County. And they talked about downtown Lovington as the preferred location for a Veterans Memorial in Lee County. On Wednesday, September the 20th, the Lee County Communications Authority Board of Directors had a board meeting. At that board meeting, the director, Angela Martinez, she gave an update on the implementation of the new computer-aided dispatch software, also known as the CAD program. This CAD program allows for better multi-jurisdictional dispatching, information sharing, and data sharing between the various law enforcement agencies and public safety agencies in Lee County and in the state. The Lee County Environmental Services Advisory Committee, they met on Wednesday the 20th. They talked about an application, a grant application to the state of New Mexico for some recycling funds for additional recycling, and they talked about how to do more aggressive vector control throughout the county. On September the 21st, the Lee County Airports Advisory Committee, they're scheduled to meet at 6 p.m. on the 21st to talk about the updates at the Lee County Regional Airport outside of Hobbs, the Zip Franklin Airport outside of Lovington, and the Jowl Airport outside of the Jowl community. Each of those are owned and operated by Lee County. On September the 21st, the County Commission had their regular board meeting. The county started the board meeting with recognition of employees. Several employees were recognized for their years of service. Amber Burke was recognized for 1 year of service. She's a dispatcher at the Lee County Communications Authority. Marcus Thomas, he's a corrections officer at our detention center. He had 1 year of service. Leona Wiley with 10 years of service at the Sheriff's Office. Erica Whitehead, she's a dispatcher at our dispatch center, 10 years of service. And Lorenzo Velasquez with 10 years of service. He's the Director of Emergency Management and Environmental Services. Following the recognition of county employees, the County Commission took action and approved a new Fair Board policy. This was presented by Corey Helton. He's the chair of the Fair Board. The new resolution outlined the responsibilities of the Fair Board chair. It talked about the meeting locations of Fair Board meetings, and it talked about and talks about the appointments to various committees that serve under the Fair Board. The County Commission then heard a presentation. It was an action item on the proposed Leba Land subdivision. It's a Type 2 subdivision with 51 lots north of the city of Hobbs. The lot sizes range from 2.16 acres to more than 3 acres in size. This proposal was not approved at the County Commission. There was a second for the County Commission to consider approving the proposed preliminary plat subdivision for Leba Land, but it died for lack of a second. The County Commission then heard from Monica Russell. She's our general manager at the Lee County Event Center. She presented an updated schedule of fees and rental fees for our event center. We just completed the first quarter of the fiscal year, and with that we received notification from the state of New Mexico that our first payment for what's called the Safety Net Care Pool Fund payment, it's a mandatory payment that the counties in New Mexico have to make to the state. Our first quarterly payment came to $733,000. So the county commissioners approved and certified the payment to the state for $733,000. The county commission then heard from our finance director, Chip Lowe, on a variety of different budget adjustments. The majority of these budget adjustments funds were already in place to include the 11 additional positions from the Sheriff's Office. We just moved funding from the county's operational line item for the judicial complex to the Sheriff's Office to hire 11 additional sheriff's deputies. One of those positions, the salary will be covered from HIDA funding, but we'll pick up the benefit costs for those positions. We also proposed allocating funding for additional vehicles for the Sheriff's Department and equipment. The County Commission approved that item in the budget adjustments as well as the other adjustments that were considered. We are currently we sit at 16.7% of the year has been completed. And with that, the county, we've looked at our expenditures to date and our revenue to date. Right now for this fiscal year, we sit at about just under 8% of our budgeted expenditures have been completed. So in terms of the revenue coming into the county and our expenditures level are below where they would be budgeted to be at this time. Our Assistant County Manager, Corey Needham, presented to the Commission a status of projects and activities at the 3 county airports. The first one, our southern airport, the Jow Airport. Corey talked about that the security fence project has been completed and talked about 2 upcoming projects. That's the new hangar access road. That would be on the west side of the airport, as well as a diversion ditch project for appropriate drainage in that area. That'll be a project that the County Commission will see in the near future. Up in Lovington, the county owns and operates the Zip Franklin Memorial Airport. We just finished a new security fence project on at that airport as well. Upcoming at the Zip Franklin Memorial Airport, we'll be working on reconstruction of the north apron. And in Hobbs, at the Lee County Regional Airport, we just completed construction of the wildlife and security fencing, reconstruction of runway 1230, and we'll be working on apron rehabilitation for runway 21 and a ditch project in the near future. One of the items that we've been working on at the airport has been a proposed expansion of the terminal. We're currently underway working on a design for an addition to our existing terminal. The County Commission had postponed an item that was on the agenda. That was a resolution that would grant a permanent right-of-way to Xcel Energy. This item was postponed to allow Xcel Energy in the county to continue discussions on that request. Next week, the Lee County DWI Advisory Council, they're scheduled to meet on Monday the 25th at 3 p.m. The agenda will be posted on our website. And we have a ribbon cutting next week on Wednesday the 27th at 2 p.m. The county we've been working on a new fire station at our county airport, the Lee County Regional Airport. We invite you to attend this ribbon cutting. This is an exciting event for everyone. And then on September the 30th, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., we have the Lee County Fly Hobbs Aviation Day and Fly-In Day. This is a free event for the family. It's a great event for family, and it's an annual event that you can see all different types of aircraft and activities at our Lee County Regional Airport. You can learn more about this event at flyhobbsaviationday.com. To learn more about the meetings that I spoke about, our County Commission meeting, upcoming meetings, county activities, or employment opportunities, please visit our website at leecounty.net. Thanks so much for taking an interest in our county, and take care.